all about art here on Studio 10. Claudia just showed us the preview of Lansing's art path, but now we have another artist joining us on Studio 10 who was just featured in the prestigious East Lansing Art Festival.
Everybody, this is Milie Funk.
Hello, hello. Welcome into Studio 10.
Hi, it's great to be here.
Yes, we're so excited. And we put you on the edge because your artwork is so big, it's going to cover us for sure. Or we're so short. Well, we don't know. But we have some great pieces by you. And what's really unique about your artwork is that you quilt.
Yes.
Which is so fun.
These are all fabric and thread. There's no paint. It's all quilted.
Oh my gosh. So before we dive into each of these designs, because they're catching all my eye, we even have one right here on the table. But how did you get into quilting?
My mother owns a quilting shop, and I quilted my way through high school and college and figured out what I can do with my degree. It's put my quilting together, and here I am.
Yes. Wow, what a good story.
Yeah, tell us about some of these pieces and like what is your inspiration when you're creating them?
I have a bio-illustration degree, and that creates the anatomy, and I really like nature. It's easier for me to create with nature than it is like hard lines of buildings or something. And so I work from like nature textbooks, some of the old like field drawings of butterflies. And I have a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I think too is that you definitely get a reaction when someone comes up close. Like from a distance it looks great, but when you come up close you can see the detail on some of these pieces that you've made. How long does it take you to make? So I don't know if you want to pick one that you tell us like how long it takes. Like, I mean, I can't even imagine.
I get that a lot. From far away they're like, oh, it's a painting. You come up close, oh, it's a quilt.
What?
This one right here took me about 3 hours.
Oh my gosh.
But the bigger it is, the more complex, the longer it takes. The spine on the table here took me weeks.
Wow.
I got so frustrated, redrew, restarted, went again, so.
But worth it. It's absolutely
It's my
beautiful.
favorite one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. It's so cool too that you can add in different parts of your life onto these canvases. So, tell me a little bit about when you were doing the East Lansing Art Festival. What was that like? What was it like when people came up to you and talked to you about your pieces?
It was, I got a lot of, oh my gosh, this is so different. Like the far away, and then they'd come up, oh, and then you'd say, oh yeah, it's all quilted, and then they'd be like, let me come in, let me look closer. I had a lot of people, can I touch it? Can I feel it? Because some of these are a little fuzzy down here.
Oh yeah, you have like, oh yeah, the butterfly right here as well. Wow.
So yeah, they're a little fuzzy. Just the fact that it's fabric and not paint and not canvas, it's just something that you haven't seen before, and a lot of people really liked.
Yeah, so how can you not?
Yes.
When can people see you next, or how can people follow you on this journey? Because obviously it is inspiration, jaw-dropping a little bit. It's just so cool that you can see anatomy, but then you can also see that beauty of nature that we like to look at too.
I will be at Old Town General Store for Arts Night Out in East Lansing tomorrow. It runs from 5 till 8, and I'll be there. And you can follow me on Instagram at Tekla Quilts, which is THEKLA.quilts.
All right, well, we're excited for you to see. This is just the beginning, to see where you go from here.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and it's hard to put you on the spot, but if you have anyone that is at home that does quilt or is nervous about, quilting or wants to kind of get into this, what advice do you have for them?
My advice would be go to a local quilt guild. There are so many people with so much experience at quilt guilds, and they're more than they would love to help a new generation of quilters come up in the world, and there's so much experience.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna end on that note. What don't you think? I know I need to get to go to a quilting guild. I think that's our next segment.
absolutely.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Milie.
Thank you.
Yes. Well.